Oh, too bad it's not. Alrighty. Low key, okay. Yo. 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 Hi. How loud am I? Hope I'm not too loud. Stream bitrate of 60. Apply. Hopefully my stream... Warning. My current bitrate's lower than the recommended. Well, yeah, I know that. I'm trying. Okay. Woo. If I could figure out how... Oh my god. Okay. Hopefully that this ends up working. It better be working. I just realized that sucks. The shorts view is like stuck in the middle. Hold on. Is there any way I can turn that out? That would suck for... Okay, oh well. It won't be the end of the world, I guess. Is it working? should be set to the availability. Alright, I can't see the OBS chat. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me better now? Hello? Do I need to raise this more? What about now? Okay. Now? Forgot there's a stream delay, so I gotta wait a second for the response. That's really cooked if there's no audio. Okay, this is working just fine. Perfect! Yay! Alright, I'm still trying to figure out how to pull up my stream on phone so I can read the chat. There it is. Now I'm going to close all the useless stuff that I'm not using. There it is. Alright, I'm going to mute my phone audio so I don't hear myself talking now. And set it to public. I haven't streamed in over a year. What am I even going to say? Okay. Oh my god. Alright. There we go. It's fully set up. And public. I'll post the link in my Discord soon. Still interesting how it hasn't even peaked yet and there's 2 Tor warnings for these mini supercells. Which at this rate, this one's going to be the next as it tracks towards Anaco. Let's check the upper level meso. Because I know this one was warned for having... Yeah, there's the upper levels. That's why this one was warned. It had a good upper level. Lower levels are kind of a jumble mess. I mean, look at that. Good, now that's shared. I'm gonna bring this one over to here. Actually, I did not even see that Laurel tour report. I guess I completely missed out that one. I know last time I checked, Hatesburg, I do not know how to pronounce that. And I'm not gonna try, actually. Had rotation here. It might be this, but it's dying out. Back door here, these mini supercells. This one's getting nudged. This one definitely getting nudged by this, but Southern Storm's definitely dominant here in the skies. Probably gonna reissue this. Judging by storm motion, wait. Let's look at the VIL to get better hail readings. Boom. Alright, it's low topped. It is a low top supercell. The tops rise. I mean, actually, it's not that low topped, I guess. Yeah, it's not the lowest topped supercell ever, but definitely not the highest supercell ever either. Oh my gosh, I just canceled the polygon on accident. Nice. There we go. Can't confirm. This line could be producing some small wind gusts. Over here, the NWS actually has a special weather statement on it. Pretty sure this is side lobe contam, but if it isn't, this could be developing an upper level rotating meso. See, is there any close? Nope, it's in a radar hole. That's nice. This is the best we're getting on this, I guess. Guess that's just the best we got for there. I'm gonna put an X on my other radar app so I know that this storm's something to watch. Dead outbreak theory? What? What does that even mean? I mean, it was never going to be a big outbreak, really. I can't tell if that's contamination. Now, look, that's so badly contaminated. Look at that. Brutal. Someone who doesn't know what they're looking at would think this is like really good rotation here. But no, that's just the radaring. Let's go tilt 2. These mini soups have so bad velocity. Ah! Stupid hard to read, but we do know they're tornadic. A new mesoscale discussion was issued by this. This is old, actually. This is really old. I'm dumb. Okay. I just somehow managed to not see that whole time. I guess that's fine. For here, this isn't really capable of... it was having rotation earlier, but it's completely dead by now. I think this isn't going to produce anymore. It's unlikely. Anico's actually dying too. These two mini supercells in front have the highest chance. This one does look... They both have hook echoes. This one actually has a readable rotation, though, which is nice, at least. At least we can read that one. Gonna update that. That is just the radar radaring. This is weaker, but it's still, I'm not confident that that's actually a meso. I'm pretty sure that's just side lobe. Contam. I don't know, this radar hole is really bad though. I mean, it could be. KHDC shows it rotating, actually. So the Clayton storm is rotating. We know that for a fact. But it's when I just looked at okay, yep. Great radar signature on the mini supercell here from KHDC. Nice. The low level jet should be coming in soon, which will potentially increase the chance for tornadoes in the coming hours. So once the low level jet rises, shear, I think these should be like either ingested into this line, but if they stay in front, they might actually die out anyways, even when the low level jet comes. I don't know how high the instability is reaching here, but I don't think it's getting too far. These guys need some time to develop. They could do something, I guess. They're alone. They're semi-discretes. It's just a matter of if they decide to actually make that meso. I feel like potential here for these two are dying. They're going to try and, I think, merge here, or it's just become one big line. It looks like they could be lining out. Yeah, I think the nudger is like starting to stop having an effect. Look at this little guy over here. Check back over by Richton. And Purvis could have some rotation here. See, yeah, Purvis could be developing a meso. Hey, Zay. And so is this storm by southern Louisiana. Oh, look at that. Lumberton, this line, it's not in the focus, but it definitely has the possibilities. This is KHDC. Which, oh my gosh, I forgot they don't have KHDC on the software I use to make my own warnings. Nice. Just forgetting KHDC, that's peak. Yeah, this is actually really low level. This isn't that strong on the higher levels. Let's check SRV. Yeah, this is right there is looking like it has quite the torque potential. Let's check back over here. This still, I mean, I don't think this is just not going to produce anything. This needs time. This is unorganized. So right now the biggest threat shifted from the actual tornado warning up here, I'd say, to developing spots of rotation down by the Louisiana and Mississippi border. Southern Mississippi. Yeah, Purvis is still trying to get some strong rotation. This cell, I don't really know what it's doing exactly, though. It has high level mesos. It does have a high level. Upper level, let's check. Tilt 2. Okay, yeah, tilt 4 shows having a pretty decent upper level. Just hasn't really translated to the lower levels yet. Just very sporadic. Check back up on how this is doing. It still is trying to... It still has a hook. This thing's still a total mini soup. I'm gonna turn off the storm tracks. I wonder if the unorganized line here is also helping this Montgomery storm. Birmingham's in a flash flood warning. A considerable one, actually. That's something. Purvis is the place to watch so far. It's had good rotation on every radar nearby. But it is in a little bit of its own... I mean, it's not the worst radar hole in existence, actually. It's not close to a radar, but it's not necessarily far from a radar, so it's fine. Back to the tornado warning over here. This should be about to expire. Nope, 24 minutes till expiring, actually. I thought it would be about to expire. Anacoco still is just sucking up more storms. I don't think that was there before. It might have been. But... That's just a good broad mesocyclone on every radar. And this, which is only on KHDC, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's quite literally only notable on KHDC. So it's a lower level meso. I mean, actually it hasn't, it's stronger on the lower levels, that's for sure. I guess it has an upper level though. Purvis seems to be losing its strength. Look at this. Dense band of rain here. That will I see why there's a flash flood warning for Tyler here. That's dumping rain across that. you know, I mean, I guess that's still rotating, yeah. That's side lobe. That would be a good couplet if it wasn't side lobe. Is this side lobe? I think that's side lobe too. Would be good if it wasn't side lobe contaminated. And okay, this can't be side lobe. I think it's just, that might just be inflow. That has to be inflow. And look at that. Look at tilt 4 meso on this guy. This guy's strong. Defo still has that potential, actually. Jasper has 2 inches of rain. That's quite a bit. Look at all the rain accumulation here. Pretty hefty. Yeah, all of that's just all rain, dense rain. That's a flash flood type thunderstorm. Not really. It looks like it'd be producing hail, but it's not. Purvis has still got it in it, I guess. I thought it was deforming. I thought it was losing its meso, but no, it's still there. Somehow. Somehow still there. Doubt there's going to be a CC drop. Yeah. Just have to check in case. That's hooking again. And so is that a hook? Yeah, that's rotation right there. That's something. Definitely gonna want to tour for that. It's crazy to think of this. It looks almost like that thing that happened to KILX yesterday. Where the decibels randomly got raised by like 30 to 40. Software gore. This is still, that's getting tighter. That's tight. Here, let's go back a few scans. It's just gotten stronger. If tilt 4 the only issue is tilt 4 is like not the greatest. I would issue a tour for that if Tilt 4 was pretty good on that. I think this is finally starting to develop low rotation. I know this has had it spinning for a while. I don't know, I might just go ahead and give that a tour. Warning. Probably deserves it. It's not moving that fast, actually. I'm gonna shrink this to that. Is Faraday could be trying to rotate. I don't really know though. Yeah, this mini sup is going crazy. That's going to be the next place to watch. It's striking. I probably, if I was in WS, I definitely would have tour warned this by now. Instead of just staring your eyes at this, there's something really nice right here for you to stare at. Like, really nice rotation on that mini supercell. It's not on the ground. I didn't expect it to be on the ground. Purvis is still going too. It's dying. Yeah, Lumberton. This. Okay, I'm gonna stop focusing on that and move around a bit. Anything north of like this is nothing really to worry about. Anything north of Jackson I won't worry about, because they aren't even thunderstorms. That's just like showers. I guess they could pose a flash flood threat, but I don't know. That's something. That's definitely something. Waynesboro could be in trouble here. Okay, there we go. It's taking so long to load. You are being miserable. What happened? Did my internet die on me or? Okay. I think my internet died on me. Maybe. Which would suck. It broke apart. That's good. Yeah, this sells the place. So far, we're all basically everything is at. Okay, I'm gonna export this just in case. I don't know. All the other radars show it being not the greatest, but that's just because like they're high up, and this is its high levels. Okay. Ooh, there's a new thing forming here too. I see. Another mini supercell. It'd be really crazy if this had a CC job. Actually crazy, but it doesn't. Which makes sense. Because, like, yeah. Huh. I think it weakened last scan. Yeah, it did. Well, that's something. This, I mean... I guess it could do something. I need to sadly go do something outside of weather real quick.